Alright folks, the deck is Holy Wrath Paladin. The goal of the deck is to apply pressure in the early game with Call to Arms so that we can get some good minions in play. Then, finish things off with Order in the Court into Holy Wrath to deal 25 damage thanks to Shirvallah the Tiger. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle or here on YouTube. Alright. Hooray, Holy Wrath, when I don't feel like thinking, I queue up with this deck. Well, gotta tell you, after 4 hours of stream, I don't feel like thinking either, so hopefully it works out the same for me.
Uther versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
I will fight with honor.
Gonna go here on 2, here on 3. Maybe this will change things. 2, 3, 4, which is especially good if we hit a Order in the Court so that we can coin this on 6. It also gives me giant top decks. Mechanical Mage. Okay, this is
Well met.
probably better
Didn't
than...
auto-renew for me, good thing I caught that.
I appreciate that, Jerry. Thank you for the 6 months. Unfortunately, Twitch doesn't auto-renew Prime. Kind of a bummer, but they force you to do it manually.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
So at this stage, at any point now, if we draw the Order in the Court, we win the video game. So let's do this to make that more likely to happen. And we're just in the Order in the Court waiting room praying that we don't draw Shirvallah before the Order in the Court.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
The reason the 20 mana Naga isn't in here is it just is clunky. You're never going to be able to play it as quickly as you can, like a Molten Giant with Thekal. And you just don't really need that much redundancy. If you draw all 3, then sucks to suck.
Just like you.
I'm sorry, what? So that's not allowed to live, right? We can play this now, since we have the mana. Oh, welcome, Razor. Could also just go for the 360 no-scope if we want to. Bop. Unlucky. Wait, actually very unlucky. That's likely on Ice Block. I think we lose this to just Ice Block. Oh god.
I don't have enough mana.
We'll find out. We do not lose to Ice Block because there is no Ice Block. Cool. Probably Azurite Vein. I have no idea what that is. So I'm gonna guess it's not that. Is that the new secret or the second newest secret?
Uther versus Garrosh. I will show no mercy. I will fight with honor.
I like the Holy Cowboy, but not right behind a Weblord, so let's avoid that. It's a lot better behind a Crabrider. We want to put the Crabrider to the left, just in case we hit a Deputization Aura. That's also a good pickup.
But we will fight.
But this on the left is important.
Happy New Year, champion.
Wait, I no longer get a well met?
Repent.
That's unreal. Blizzard out here nerfing me again. What? Let's go here and here, I think. Nope. No, we do not.
You think you can take me?
In before plate breaker memes.
I do say.
Uh-oh.
I seem to have lost the surface.
It's actually quite bad. I might actually have to take a bump here if I want to play the Weblord just to protect it from, no, we do this instead. Then we assess.
Tiger punch.
Probably do. I don't want them to be able to take the Weblord off the board if they're any form, like they're Reno a warrior, right? So it's very bad for them to have
Do you have this in a bigger size?
this Weblord on the board. As well as this Weblord.
Excellent.
Play around brawl. Got a high probability of hitting a Holy Wrath off of face. No, there's no need to do so.
Uther versus Tyrande.
You give me strength.
I will fight with honor.
1, 2, buckle my shoe. This is a 3 and a 4. So, I'm gonna shut that door after all.
I see you've brought guests.
Ugh, alright. Gonna need a lot of early chip damage for this.
The light dims, but we will fight.
But the Deputization Aura does help with that. So we might even just go that route before the Call to Arms, potentially.
Repent.
Just because we're likely to have a minion that sticks for it.
Repent.
This looks like a Spirit Lash setup to me. Not much that can be done about that, though. Could also be a Mindseer hero power angle. Holy Wrath. Nice. Just need a little bit more early damage through. Oh, fantastic placement. Clearly intentional. Bummer. Oh, huge bummer. And we lose the aura. But I'm more concerned about the extra 3 damage we need to face right now. Go here into here. Bonk. And we're just gonna let rip a Holy Wrath next turn pretty much no matter what.
Thousand Needles! Are you ready to rock? Yeah!
That always happens. We probably just have to play this now. Fire!
Reporting for duty.
And then when we draw for turn, we'll see what we would have hit if we weren't cowards.
The light has betrayed me.
Another showdown. Alright, I need this. Oh! Oh, who needs the order in the court? Look, if we could just draw the stupid order in the court, I wouldn't have to do that.
Only death is colder than the depths.
I will fight with honor.
2, 3, this.
have turned our curse into our strength.
I love this deck so much. The trade makes no sense.
What? You think you can take me?
God, I hate even Shaman.
Tiger punch.
Alright, you lose now.
Reporting on duty.
Oh my god, it just doesn't end. It's really annoying.
Guaranteed magic.
They're already at sub 25, so we just unfortunately have to draw now 2 cards in order to get there, unless we're very skilled again.
Did you bring some fish? Probably still worth waiting for the order in the court until we're in a situation where we like just need to get lucky again. But currently we are not in that situation, so got plenty of time to just kind of punch things with dudes. Probably wants to die. I mean, we could do this, right? I feel like we need that a little bit less. Since we drew the Prismatic Beam. Okay, that
kind of speeds up our clock a little bit.
From nothing, power.
You know to take a snowball.
I mean, it would kind of just be nice if one time in my life I could draw the order in the court.
The battle! Job's done.
Just once.
Clear the path.
Here is my mandatory $5 dues. Chat, please don't forget to pay your monthly dues.
It's not mandatory, but thank you, Eric. Appreciate the support.
Time is short.
I mean, what is there to think about here? You make the trade or you lose the game. Unlucky. That would have potentially drawn me the order in the court finally. Maybe DC. I think it's much more likely that that opponent was a robot and something broke them. So disconnect in a sense. But I don't think there's a human behind the computer there.
Uther versus Garrosh.
Now you're sailing on my seas. I will fight with honor.
2, 3, 4. Can potentially go about declaring a Thun War and all that. Can take the boys to the fair again. What do you think about the amount of bots in the format? Now, this is going to be a bold stance, so nobody clip this out of context. I think it's bad. Hope that was illuminating.
Well met.
Beep boop bop. I swear we are not all bad. Anyways, cheers to another month.
Appreciate that, SK. Yeah, I gotta get... I'm gonna be in trouble once the singularity occurs and AI takes over. Because I've said some bad things about about bots in Hearthstone for years now. Very cool of this opponent to take this long. Okay. Interesting deck at least. Ugh.
Well met.
Became a by the Ascended member.
Thank you everybody for, or Industrials, for the 4 months of buying the Ascended. As well as everybody else who is automatically renewing their membership right now and is unlikely to be here. Roffle forget to include order in the court. I mean, it really feels like it, doesn't it? Currently 1 damage off, even if I do hit the order in the court. Order? Oh yeah, I could have fielded. It doesn't matter though. There are much more important things to fixate on right now, like why can't I draw the order in the court? My health total is pretty meaningless.
The battle! The battle!
5, 1 and 3 for lethal here. Like, why even bother with order in the court? We don't need it. Also, you're saying order, but I'm pretty sure that it's just correct to stay at 1 health there in case I do draw a... so it gives me more turns to draw the giants. Like, being at 1 health good.
Uther versus Valera.
Watch your back.
I will fight with honor.
Okay, well now we need to deal 20, unfortunately. Or 10, rather. I'm pretty sure the only time I've drawn order in the court is when I played a naked holy rat. Like I've drawn it exactly once. This is actually just like unreal. Did they nerf the draw rate of Order in the Court? Yes, but only for me, apparently. I'm assuming it's Miracle based on what they've played so far. Could be Mind Rogue too, I suppose. That would be a bummer. Yeah, kind of looking like Mind Rogue. Alright, very possible, if not probable, we're dead in the next turn or two.
Wait for it.
I'm also just like going to draw all of the big minions here pretty soon, which would be unfortunate. Develop this for the future. This is obviously an evasion. Evasion.
Wait for it.
Job's done.
They seem to not like the first Weblord, so might as well play another one. I don't know. I've got very... I just cannot draw the Order in the Court. This is pretty unbelievable. Is there any dredge cards for Paladin? I mean, the same ones that are available to most other classes.
Keep your enemies close, and your shadows closer.
Like the neutral ones. Do I even have any minions left for this? Yes.
Job's done.
We add Sir Finley to this deck. Why would I do that? I don't really have any need to change my hero power. Wait, does this randomly Mechathune? Other Finley refresh your hand? It would just summon a 1/3 off of Call to Arms. I've thought about the cards that are in the deck. And there's a reason, if a card is not in the deck, why it's not in the deck.
Hear that sizzle?
How much fatigue do they take? They've already taken 1. If we hit the Molten Giant, so 1 in 14, it's actually just lethal here. Unfortunate.
Ready for a race. Reporting for duty.
Like, the deck is working fine. We are just, for some reason, completely unable to draw the one card that wins us games. In spite of that, we have not lost a single game, and chat wants to remake the entire deck. 3/4 Finley alternative. That is not an alternative, nor is it a good card to have in the deck. Please stop trying to fix a deck that is working.
Clear the path!
That would... not be a good card to include in the deck. And you could just end up redrawing the cards that you had to begin with. It's Mechathune, so I have to try and win here. But I am probably just going to end the stream if chat doesn't stop making the same awful joke on repeat. It's not fun for me. We don't need the order in the court. It's really quite simple. We're simultaneously the luckiest player and the unluckiest player right now.
Uther says Tranda.
Oh baby, a triple.
Yeah.
Moon guides me.
I will
This is
fight
just
with honor.
unbelievable how these games are going. I'm just going to coin these two together. I think. Probably, yeah. Oh.
I see you.
Yeah, still probably.
The light dims, but we
That makes me hesitate a little bit more. But I still have this on 3. It's fine. I think we just make an 8/8 on turn 2, and that's pretty good. Oh my god, it exists in our... What? When did you get here? That's shocking.
strength withers. Crucified.
Tiger punch.
Repent.
Now, this is the game that Wrath doesn't get drawn. It's pretty unlikely considering we have the double Silverwing.
Plenty of mojo to go around. Well met.
Egregious, outrageous. Relatable. Thank you for the 2 months.
Well met.
Nightmare, thank you for the 2 months as well. I'm starting to regret that coin a little bit more now. But surely we'll just draw a... oh god. A holy cowboy here soon.
Tiger punch.
Yeah, it's actually just going to be a game where Holy Wrath is not necessary. No, I'm sure the opponent will figure something out for this. They're a priest, they have removal. I appreciate that, Mutix. Glad you're enjoying the content. Opponent's just gonna rage quit before we get it now? That's... come on. I finally drew the card! How could you do this to me? Oh my god, we drew the...
You win.
oh, actual scumbag. Why would you rope that? Just concede earlier at least. Jeez. We're never gonna pull this combo off properly, are we? Be right back.
Uther versus Garrosh.
Victory or death. I will fight with honor.
Do we ever keep it? I don't think we can. I think we need too much pressure against Warrior in particular for that type of keep. When I joined the stream, it seemed like this deck had consistency issues. Then this deck consistently won. Yeah, this deck has not lost a single game yet. And yet chat is desperate to change it. This is a deck that needs changing. I need this off the board. That's too threatening. But we do have a potential turn 7 win if this survives.
These are still good with the... I think I actually like having these. I can make good use of the
Reporting for duty.
Deputization Aura with them. We have the combo in hand? Yes, but that's not necessarily a good thing.
The battle! The battle! The battle!
The light dims, but we will
Reporting
fight.
for duty.
Let's hold here in case of a sanitize. Would have been nice to have a holy cowboy. So cost 5. That's not playable here.
For duty.
There's a good chance we're out of range next turn. Yep.
The battle!
It's gonna be hard to get back in range as well. Could set up a holy... If we draw the second Holy Wrath, we could set up a double kill, though. Like a 45 damage combo.
Do you have this in a bigger size?
Yeah, this is why it's bad to draw the combo this early at a stage. Yeah, that's game.
The victory!
That was a horrendous, just obscenely bad draw. Not even just the Molten Giant top deck, just from start to finish, that was some of the worst cards that I could possibly draw for that matchup. Like, the video game could not go worse for... Or, it's very hard for the game to go worse for me than that.
Uther versus Thrall!
For Doomhammer! I will fight with honor.
Yeah. On the coin, this might be worth an order in the court keep. I don't know. We're probably just coining Call to Arms into Call to Arms, though.
Of course it's the right way.
Just don't gain anything by playing that. Drawing top end is not a concern, so Spinley is not worth running into the deck. He would more often than not just get pulled from the Call to Arms anyway. Actually, maybe I should have just killed it with the Showdown there.
And again, that is the first loss in an hour of playing the deck. We do not need to make changes to a deck that has lost one game in an hour.
To battle! To battle! To battle!
We absolutely spend a coin this coming turn.
Repent.
Oh my god, we did it. It took an hour, but we finally drew the cards together.
Uther versus Rexa! Let the hunt begin. I will fight with honor.
Look for a call to arms, but this Ho Silverwing is very important. So is the rest of the scene. This is looking pretty good. These respond to the Tremors minions pretty well. So we might take a bit of damage, but, like, it'll be fine. Actually, let's just do this. I need this dead. I've got the Prismatic Beam. I've got coin Call to Arms into Call to Arms. Why don't you change the deck a little bit? Because I don't want to? Because it's working? Why would I change something that's working phenomenally?
Sharp arrow, sharper aim.
I think survival is my current goal. So let's try to survive. Weblord is good into Bran and Odin Warrior, which is one of our worst matchups. It's also just good in Reno decks in general. Things like Reno Shaman are pretty popular in the format. Got double protector and a Silverwing left.
Drop all kinds of things.
And that's probably an explosive trap.
Job done.
Cat. Close enough. If I wasn't afraid of... Yeah, I should have played the Holy Cowboy and the Crabrider. That way I could set up for a kill this coming turn. That said, we're likely to get a Deputization Aura this coming turn, so that should allow me to heal up a bit. Or not. Okay, we're fine. Alright, we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. I think it still was better last turn to go Crabrider into Holy Cowboy, though. Killing the opponent is a good way to avoid losing the game. Oh my god. Almost did a mega whoopsie there. Bop! I need to work on my draw order. That was that was maybe the most frustrating, what, like 9-1 that I've ever gone. Oh man.